Okay, let's take this 1998 Land Rover Defender 50th anniversary 90, or rather 50th anniversary for a spin. This one is number GB010, so it's number 10. Built in the UK, showing 79,500 miles. Starts beautifully, starts fantastically, hot or cold. I did, 60 miles on this last night. It performed utterly faultlessly and really quick as well. They really are the ultimate Defender, these V8 50th anniversaries. It's the only one they've ever made with factory automatic transmission, coupled to the 4-litre V8 fuel injection engine with the GEMS injection. They go really well. They've also got anti-roll bars on the suspension, so they on road they handle really nicely too. They're much more like a sort of a good Range Rover Classic to drive in terms of their on-road performance, in fairness. Something like an old Vogue SE or something. They're just really nice, but they don't lose any of the real Defender character, just a lot quieter than a lot of other Defenders that you come across. And this one drives absolutely faultlessly. It really does. Starts on the button to say hot or cold. There's no misfiring, hesitancy, or more importantly overheating. The temperature gauge sits just below the halfway point. It has just recently had new head gaskets on it and skinned heads and new radiator after an unfortunate incident where the radiator burst and it overheated, but that's all been properly done. And so it's a nice thing to know it's just been done as well, really. But say, engine's lovely, gearbox is first class, the change quality on the auto box is super. There's absolutely no backlash in the transmission at all. If I take my foot off sharply, there's no clunking or anything like that. I think it has just had a new A-frame ball joint in the rear suspension from memory, which is normally the thing that clunks on them. And they just feel so lively, they really do. I mean, I travelled 60 miles across country last night on a road that I know very well, as quick as I would do in a Mercedes in this. They're just superb. It's got air conditioning, which is nice and cold on this one. Haven't got it on at the minute because they are quite noisy, the aircon systems, but slow down for the horse. Brakes nicely, as you can see there, and in a straight line as well. And it steers well too. There's no sort of what do you call it, vagueness in the steering. It goes exactly where it's pointed. It's going exactly as it should. Sounds great. Obviously on these ones you have a rev counter as well, which is quite nice to have. No hesitancy, it picks up and just goes. With an engine noise like that, you can forgive the fuel consumption. But let's face it, you don't buy one of these for frugal fuel. Difficult thing to say that. They're just brilliant. They really are. It is the, say, in my mind, it's the ultimate Defender, really. Look fantastic, drive beautifully, as much spec as you could ever want. Really far too civilised for a proper Defender, but there you go. So you're meeting everybody today. All the instruments are all working fine in front of us. No, just simply brilliant. They really are. No funny suspension noises or bumping or clunking or anything. It really just gets on with the job. That slight knocking you can hear is just the keys are all together, just knocking on the steering column shroud as I'm going over bumps. But that's about it really. My name's Simon. You can reach me on 0771 906 9353 or in the office on 0118 946 3352, or you can go to our website, which is www.motodrome.co.uk. End.